Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Nadine Speaks. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below to see this beautiful face on your feed. So today I have something really exciting. Happy Easter everyone. During Easter in my family we make these yummy Easter cookies, so I thought I would take you along for the ride and how we make them so that you can make them at home to add a little culture to your Easter. So these are traditional Arabic Easter cookies. They're called ma'moul. They're made with a cream of wheat dough with dates inside, and you can also make some with nuts. We put walnuts or pistachios inside. So I'll be taking you along the journey of us making Easter cookies. It's such a fun time. Traditionally, everyone sits around and makes them together. It's something that we do together in Easter to get ready for Easter Sunday, and we all eat them and enjoy them as a family. Stay tuned for Easter cookie making. I hope you like these cooking videos. I'm really enjoying making them. It's really fun to give you guys a little insight of how my family is and what kind of family traditions I have. So give me a thumbs up if you're liking these kinds of videos, and stay tuned for the Easter cookie making fun. So in order to prepare the base of the dough, my mom went ahead and did that last night. You get 2 packages of cream of wheat, so 2 packages of this, and then a couple pounds of this stuff called semolina. So we get it from the Arab store, but this is what it looks like. And you go ahead and mix it with 5 sticks of melted butter. So I'll roll footage of what my mom did last night. You're gonna get a big bowl and mix all the dry stuff, and then with your melted butter, you're gonna slowly put it in all your dry stuff and make sure that it's not clumping and well distributed in your cream of wheat semolina mixture. And then once it's well distributed, you're gonna leave that overnight to soak. So that's what we've done so far. And now that we have our base ready, we're gonna continue making the rest of the dough. So in order to get the dough going, we have to prepare the yeast mixture so that it will rise. So we're gonna do a little science. Have our 1 cup of warm water. Make sure that it's warm to the touch. And we have 2 packages of this rapid rise instant yeast. So we're gonna put this, and then we're also gonna put 2 teaspoons of sugar so that the yeast gets going. Because remember guys, sugar is yeast food. So that's what it looks like. Now you're gonna cover it and let it sit for a few minutes to get that yeast going. And then we're gonna put that into our dough mixture that I described before. We like to put it in the microwave, but you basically let it sit covered for about 5 minutes. While the yeast is getting prepared, we're going to add some more stuff to our dry dough mixture. So what you're going to add, I'm not really sure how to explain this, but it's ground mahlab seed. And we're gonna add this, and then we're gonna add some more sugar. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of the ground mahlab seed to the dough. And then we're going to add 3/4 cup of sugar. And then you're just gonna mix it all together, making sure everything is evenly distributed. So a little quick thing about this ground mahlab seed is it basically gives the cookie its aromatic smell. It smells like something I can't even describe. So it smells so good. I'm so excited to get these cookies going. So now we're checking back to our yeast mixture, and you can tell that this baby is ready to blow. So we're gonna add this and equal parts of milk and water to our dough to get it together. So as you are evenly distributing the milk and the water, you'll see that it might be a little bit more dry. So feel free to add more to make sure that our dough isn't too dry and that it actually sticks together. now that we mixed it, we're going to let it sit for a little bit to make sure it absorbs all the wet ingredients. And then when we come back, we're gonna see if we need to add any more to make it just right. Like I said before, the inside of the cookie are these dates. So my mom went ahead and got these packages of baking dates. So we're going to prepare the inside with this as well. Okay, so now we're gonna make our date filling. Go ahead and grab a big bowl. And like I showed you before, I'm gonna put all 4 of those date packages inside this bowl. So now that we got all the 4 packages of dates in the bowl, we're gonna add cinnamon to this. So we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then the last thing we're going to add to this mixture is good old canola oil to make sure everything mixes together. Okay, so once all the oil is added, we're gonna use our trusty fingers to mix it all together. Now we're also going to make our nut mixture. This is another filling that we use, so go ahead and get out your handy dandy food processor. The inside is walnuts, so we went ahead and got a package of walnut pieces, of halves and pieces. So we can food processor. Don't make a mess like me. Then we're going to put a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and we're also going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of a nutmeg. Next, we're going to put a whole cup of sugar. And then when we add all those ingredients, we're gonna go ahead and grind. Now we're gonna add my favorite ingredients, what makes this filling so aromatic and smell Eastery and lovely. So, like all Arabic cuisine, we're going to add a capful of this yummy smelling rose water. This just gets you into the spring feeling with all the flowers. I love the way rose water smells. And then to add to the rose, we're going to add some orange blossom water. Another capful of this. And then we're going to go ahead and mix it all together. So it has to be sticky, but not too sticky. So of course, if you need to add more of the wet ingredients, you can always add more. And then you can always just do a taste test to see if it tastes good as well. So it looks like this mixture is done. Okay, so this is kind of like our setup, but we have our nut filling here and we have our date filling here. So what we need to do first is we're gonna roll the dates into long, like cylinder strings. I'll show you. So get ready for the date time-lapse footage and let's go. So that date mixture, we rolled it into little tubes like this. They kind of look like really long Tootsie Rolls. And we're gonna use that to fill our dough to finally make the cookies. Before we start making the cookies, don't forget to preheat your oven to 375 so that it's ready to go after you make your cookies. Okay, so we're gonna get our dough and we're gonna form a little ball. And once we get it into a bowl, we're gonna flatten it into a circle, almost like you're making a little tortilla. And once it's nice and flat and round, we're gonna go ahead and take our little Tootsie Roll of a date. It's a Tootsie Roll, and we're gonna kind of wanna shape it inside, but first we're gonna make sure the inside is not too thick, so I'm gonna roll it out just a little bit more. And then we can go ahead and shape it into a circle around. Okay, so now that it's nice in a circle, we're going to flip the dough on top of it in the middle. So it looks like this, and then we want to just poke a hole through the middle. Poke a hole, put it in my finger, and press inside so that is attached on all sides around the date little Tootsie Roll. And you can kind of press lightly with your fingers to shape it a little bit so it looks like a circle. Now, these are meant to be looking like Jesus's crown of thorns, so that's how we make them in Easter. So in order to add the little thorns, we're gonna use a fun little tool. So you wanna get these pinchers. You can get them at any world market or Arab store. I'm sure they'll have it. So we're gonna go ahead and start pinching to make the thorns. There's a little skill I like to use when doing this. You don't want to like go ahead and just like press the pinchers really hard. You just wanna lightly like go like that kind of motion, like it's like a tweezer. First, we do like the side, around the side. So this is what it will look like. You can see I'm getting those little indentations around. And be very delicate. So now that we got all the sides, that's a close-up of what it looks like. We're gonna do the top. So there you have it. That's what your finished product should look like, with those little indentations on the top and the side. And we have our first cookie. This actual tool, the one you'll see, it has like, I don't know if you can see, but this looks old because it's been in our family for generations and generations. Palestinian old tools right here. And this is the actual one you can find in the store. You're not gonna find, you know, our old ancient tools, but you can find something similar that will get the job done as well. So now I'm gonna show you how to make these yummy nut-filled ones. So remember I made the walnut mixture with the rose water and the orange blossom water. My sister is going to kindly demonstrate. So I'm not really sure where you can get these because these tools have also been in our family for centuries. This one and this other one. So look how beautiful those are gonna be. So this is what's going to form the outside of the cookie. So we're going to take that same dough that we used for the dates, and my sister's gonna kindly demonstrate with her beautiful nails. You flatten it out as a circle like before. And then you're going to fill that beautiful mold with the dough. And then you're gonna take some of that nut mixture and you're gonna fill it. And then wrap up the sides and you're gonna press it in to make sure that it fits in the mold. Okay, and now you're gonna do something wild. You are going to slam the dough out of the mold. Boom! And there you have it, a beautiful, yummy cookie ready to be baked. I just wanna film this beautiful texture on the mold. Oh, see how it forms a beautiful structure? Beautiful. So these have been cooking for about 20 minutes and you can see that they're brown on the bottom. And so that's what you want them to look like when they're all done. And we're gonna put our next tray in the oven. Look at these beauties, oven cam. Here is our beautiful golden brown cookies. They have been cooling on this cooling tray. So I wanted to do a little taste test because I think it is time to show you how these yummy cookies taste. All right, so now the cookies are ready and I'm gonna do a little taste test. Here is the date one. As you can see, it has the beautiful little crowns that we did on the outside. And when you just break the cookie, That's what it looks like on the inside with the dates. It's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. These are so good. They kind of taste like Fig Newtons, if you've ever had those with like the yummy creamy date filling inside. And the next ones I'm gonna try is our walnut mixture. This is how the walnut ones turned out. They're yummy golden brown on the outside, and this is how they look on the inside. Yum. So that's what it looks like on the inside with the yummy walnut filling. Gorgeous. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap them up in a box to give to my friends and my family for Easter. Let me know down below if you have any fun Easter traditions that you do at home with your family. And give me a big like to let me know you like these cooking videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.